I'd like to take a moment to formally apologize to all the other guns in my safe. Guys, you've been great. You've all been phenomenal. You've all served a purpose. You've all been very useful and reliable and doper than a mug, to quote my guy Gamage. Every single one of my guns has been awesome for me. But this Staccato, it's gonna be the bully, guys. I'm sorry. All my other guns, this is gonna get a lot of reps and a lot of ammo and a lot of shine. This thing is nuts. It's insane. I can't think of the words. I'm hyped about this because it is incredible how it feels in hand. You can paint it any color you want. It's incredible in hand. It is Staccato Sunday. We are gonna go pick up my Monsoon Tactical custom 1-of-1 Staccato C2. It's been a long time coming. I've been very patient and I'm excited to shoot it because it's ported and also show you guys what the Monsoon team and I came up with for a design. And it is 1-of-1 in many ways, and we're gonna break it down. So while we're on our way to pick it up at West Armory, let's talk about Monsoon Tactical. Since this channel is a new channel and some of you guys are probably new to following me, let's talk about Monsoon Tactical and why I trust those guys primarily with my firearms. So Monsoon Tactical is headed by my guy Vinny. I would try to say his last name. I think it's Diarman.
You hear that pre-travel? Oh my god, yeah, okay, yeah. That reset. Oh yeah. And that break again. Oh.
Either way, Vinny is a self-made beast when it comes to all things gun customization, primarily handguns and pistols. Monsoon Tactical is based out of Ohio, so me being in Florida, to say that I'm willing to ship my firearm and do the FFL transfer when there are a lot of shops here in Florida that do good work, Monsoon Tactical has my heart when it comes to what they do for the community. Monsoon Tactical is a small business, small shop. There's 4 guys in there. We've got Vinny, the boss, the owner or co-owner, the brand behind it all. We've got my guy Tater or Taylor. He was on the podcast with us. We talked about him and his journey and how he got to Monsoon. He's Vinny's number 2 in the shop when it comes to getting the actual customization done. Then we've got Zeb. Zeb is the primary guy that does all of the machine work, the CNC, the porting, that type of stuff. He's the man behind the machines. And then we've got Zach. If you've worked with Monsoon Tactical or if you are going to in the future, Zach is the guy you're going to hear from via email and phone call when it comes to all the logistics about your firearms and everything you do with your orders. So it's a 4-man shop supported by the entire community, and these guys consistently crush it when it comes to the quality of the work they're doing, the consistency of that quality that they're doing, and they also happen to be pretty damn good shooters too. So your shooter's favorite customizer is probably Monsoon Tactical. It's mine. Man, those guys, I've only met them in person, we'll call it 2 times. I met them this past summer when we went to GunCon, when D and I and the Squadros guys, we went to GunCon in Ohio. And D and I made the trip out to Monsoon Tactical to see the shop, to shoot the stuff, to meet the guys in person, and immediately it was hugs and high fives and just good vibes like you've been hanging out with your friends. Vinny is a consummate professional when it comes to his craft. but he's also down to earth, just like the rest of the guys there. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Those guys are a good time. And, you know, I haven't had the opportunity to actually do any shooting with Vinny besides just some static stuff at the shop, testing out a variety of different things. In fact, we'll show you. You know, I've shot a variety of staccatos, and that's kind of where this gun came to be. So this is my first ever staccato that I own. Given that this channel is new and a lot of my old stuff is not available, I'll kind of give you a quick breakdown of my ownership of 2011s or 1911 double stacks. So last year I owned a Springfield Prodigy. It is a good gun, it just wasn't for me, my hand size, and frankly at the time I wasn't willing to put in the effort to get used to a striker fire or hammer fired gun, excuse me. So I got rid of it. Don't no longer have it. Good gun, ported by somebody else, worked just fine. Just wasn't for me. Fast forward to end of last year, end of 2024, and I picked up a Fusion Firearms XP Pro. That one I sent over to Monsoon Tactical for Lucky 7's porting and color case hardening, and that was one of one, the first one they've ever done. And breaking news, I no longer own that one either. Put the time in it, got some reps with it, the gun shot great, but over time the grip just wasn't working for me. I've got small to medium hands. My guy Shenanigans says Whopper Junior hands. He and I are the same. So the XP Pro, while a very fine gun, doesn't fit my hands well. So it didn't work out. So I don't have that either. Fast forward to June of this year, and I meet up with Vinny and Taylor and Zeb and the guys at Monsoon, and they've got a bunch of guns there. So they had a variety of staccatos. So I made a video on my other channel that's no longer available, and I don't have it anymore, about how I have my staccato, and how I got to pick my staccato. But essentially, I shot the Staccato HD 4, I shot the HD 4.5, I shot it ported and not ported, and Vinny did the Genghis comp on it. I also got to shoot a few other staccatos there. I shot a Staccato C, which is what Darius ended up picking up shortly after our trip to Monsoon Tactical, and that's a great gun. And then I shot Vinny's STI P. And what made this one unique was that this was Vinny's personal gun, what he calls his lightsaber. And as a Star Wars fan, or fanatic, I really resonated with what it means to have a lightsaber. And presently, my lightsaber is my MMP. Either one. You could call me, I could have them dual-bladed like Ahsoka Tano or Darth Maul, depending on if I'm light or dark side, right? But knowing that gun is critical to my ability to be confident in performance, both at competition, at range days, and in self-defense. And when I shot Vinny's personal Staccato P, I felt that same feeling. And one of the things that was different about that one versus all the others was the grip work he had done to it. So I asked if I could have that done. So as we make our way to West Armory, my grip is as aggressively reduced as possible. It is literally a match to what Vinny has on his gun. It is the second one that's ever been done, and to say that is an honor, to say that I have that limited of a piece. Now, it might be available in the future, so you might be watching this in a couple years and say, oh yeah, I've got the Monsoon grip reduction, or whatever Vinny calls it, in the future. But just know, Jay Weth of the Mac Bros, he had the first one that was made available. Dude, this is dumb. Jesus. Oh my God, that's so sick. Oof. dude is nuts. This is nuts. You guys ready? You ready to see you ready to see my new hotness? This thing is freaking nuts. And I'm excited to share with you everything that the Monsoon Tactical team has done to my first ever Staccato C2. Look at that. That is freaking nuts. Look at this, guys. This thing is incredible. This is incredible. Let me just do the safety check. Safe, clear, hammer down. We're clear, right? This is my Staccato C2, one of one, done by Monsoon Tactical, and it is phenomenal. Not just because of how cool it looks, but because of what it feels like in hand. Because I've got small hands, and look at that. Look at that. Look how my fingers are touching. That is incredible. So let's talk about what we got here from Vinny and the team over at Monsoon. And maybe you want something like this in the near future, because this is only the second one like this ever. Whew. I just can't. Okay, so what we have here is my Staccato C2, and it is of course done up by Monsoon Tactical. And the way you know that is the grip has the logo for Monsoon Tactical. It's also got the patented Monsoon Tactical Lucky 7s on the top in the barrel. So we went with Lucky 7s porting. Again, I love how that feels in hand. I'm excited to shoot this at the range and show you the performance of what Lucky 7s can do on a Staccato. I don't see many of them done that way. Most people get the Genghis comp. So I'm excited to show you what you can get out of Lucky 7s in a Staccato. Besides the Lucky 7s porting, we also did a full Cerakote job. And for my car enthusiast guys, anyone that's in the JDM cars, this is actually the HKS livery style. So I'll put something on screen here for you guys to see, to compare to. I'm a big fan of import cars, Japanese cars specifically, and HKS has been something I've seen all my life when it comes to cars and all the cool tuning cars. And I thought it'd be cool to have something super quick and speedy like the Staccato in HKS format. So Taylor over at Monsoon Tactical made that happen, and it came out amazing. If you look at the details of the actual Cerakote and the different colors and cuts and angles and textures, it took a lot of effort, and I am truly thankful for the amount of detail these guys put into getting this right. In addition to this dope HKS style Cerakote, they added some other things that I wasn't expecting. So first, you'll see here on the slide, you got the kanji, which is Monsoon Tactical. On my echelon, I have the kanji for Monsoon Tactical to match my Staccato. See some similarities here? So we've got the Monsoon Tactical kanji on the side here. And on the other side, again, as a total surprise to me, in fact, this whole build is a surprise. We've got Mac Bros there on the side, and that is super fun. Vinny did that himself, so I've got Vinny's handwriting on here, and it is super dope as well. Now, probably the biggest thing you're gonna notice about this Staccato that's different than any other one on the planet, except for one, is this grip. Yes, it's bottom ramen grip texture, and I have it on a few of my guns. I have it on my M&P 3.6 inch. This one, Taylor did. Came out really great, looks awesome. I really dig it. It's really good grip texture. I also have it on my Echelon here. This one you guys may or may not know about, my Initial D Echelon, again with the Monsoon Tactical logo. This has got bottom ramen as well, a really good grippy texture for stippling. I really dig it, so we went with that on the Staccato. But what makes this unique and special is that this has a completely overhauled grip reduction. The entire circumference, swelling, front to back of the grip has been redone by Vinny for my little hands. This used to be a C2 that I could barely access the controls, but now, one hand. Yeah, broke my grip a little bit. Now I can hit the slide release with one hand. That is nuts. Freaking nuts. This thing marries up so well. I mean, I can really deliver this gun wherever I want. And I just got it the other day. So the grip reduction is what's really taking the cake for this. You notice at the bottom of the grip, we've got what looks like a magwell. It's not. It's the original grip that Vinny didn't cut out, and he shaped to look like a magwell because the funnel on Staccatos is rather large. So there is no magwell for this, and I can't put a magwell on this because we basically made a magwell out of the grip. Who's doing that? Who's doing that out there? I don't know. So this is now basically one of one. I can't change the grip at all. If you see the pin at the bottom there, I can't change it. It's done. The only thing I might change is I might pin the grip safety, but we'll see about that in a future video. Now, I mentioned that we would do some performance with this gun as well. So of course, we've got the red dirt flat face trigger. I mentioned that earlier. We're gonna have that trigger in here because the standard Staccato C2 comes with a curved trigger. I'm not a fan of it. So we installed that before we shipped it out to Vinny via FFL. All rules were followed. But after we shipped the whole gun to Vinny with that trigger in it, Vinny decided to kick it up a notch, Emerald Lagasse style. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Now this puppy is very, very spicy. Let's go take it to the bench and see how spicy this thing actually is for you numbers people. This thing is freaking sick. The reset on this thing, right there. Thank you Monsoon. Thank you everyone that told me to get a Staccato. All you guys out there pushing on me. I'm so excited to shoot this gun. The next videos you'll see with this will be me at the range, and I hope that the RO doesn't get mad about rate of fire, because I got a feeling this thing wants to just run and run and run and run. So let's wrap up what we got here. We finished off the C2 with the Holosun 507 Comp. I know it's a made in American gun, and I got Japanese stuff all over it, right? And I got a Chinese optic. So what? I don't care. This is the optic of choice for me. I run it on my MMPs that I compete with all the time, and they run great. So it's my current optic of choice. The SRO is cool, but I just like this one more. Plus, I really like how it ends right here behind the ejection, and I'm not gonna have it hanging over. I just don't like the optic hanging over that much. I like the abruptness of it. So I thought it was very fitting that this optic goes on here, and I'm excited to run it, guys. It gets bright here in the Florida sun, and I can see all my targets downrange, no problem. And that concludes this week's video showing you everything we had done to it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. It's gonna help the channel grow for me and Darius, the Mac Bros. If you wanna see more from me, wanna know when the next video of the Staccato comes out, subscribe. We're putting out videos really quickly now, guys. Expect new videos from us every week moving forward. And we got a lot of fun things coming up at the end of the year and to start 2026 off with a bang. Just pay attention because we're coming with a lot of stuff. If you have any questions about anything you saw in today's video, drop a comment down below, or just tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Do you have a Staccato or a 2011? Have you had any work by Monsoon Tactical? Give me some feedback from your lens on what you think about Monsoon Tactical. Do they take too long? Is it good quality or not? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's pump this video up with comments because that really helps the algorithm know that videos like this should be seen by more people, and this type of two-way content is important to share. Hey, by the way, if you're interested in getting your grip done like this, comment down below and mention Monsoon Tactical. Tell Vinny this should be something that he offers on the website, because I'm the only other person to have this. If you take this gun and his P, it's the same grip. Mine's probably a little more refined because he did his a long time ago when he was getting started, and mine is now with all his skills and experience. So I really have like the new hotness version of his grip reduction. So Vinny, thank you. I'm glad you did this. Every Staccato I get in the future, because there will be more, every Staccato in the future will need this done because I got small hands and it works great. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.